Hey, everybody. Once again, you are tuned in to Twid Radio. If you haven't been told or just didn't know, Twid stands for that's what I do. And as long as you're breathing, I guarantee you're doing something. We're bringing you the real, raw, the relevant tackling news, dating, marriage, sports, and more. This is where the black community connects, grows, and thrives. That's what we do in our tribes, circles, and communities. So hit that subscribe button and join the Twitter revolution today.
On my porch. I'm still shaking.
A Selden couple say they returned home to find NYPD officer Douglas DuBonet having a tantrum on their front porch following a road rage incident with their college student son.
Tell your son to stay away from my house. Your son is driving past my house.
Now, family, first of all, I want to thank you for tuning in to the broadcast. Once again, we have a white, pale-faced man, off-duty cop, period, who believes that it's his right to follow somebody home and harass them with a gun. Not just anybody, but a black person. Because he understands. See, understand one thing about white society. They understand that they can easily be forgiven for taking the life of a black person. They understand that. That's why they move and operate the way they do. Now, listen to this. Just listen to this story. Well, it's not even a story. Look at this white racist cop.
Casing my house.
Investigators say the 24-year-old Stony Brook student was driving down the street he lives on. His neighbor, the off-duty cop, was coming in the opposite.
Now, he lives in the neighborhood. It's the lady who's narrating says that the cop, the racist cop, is coming in the opposite direction. And he lives in a neighborhood. So what I'm going to suspect is that he saw this black young man in what he would call his neighborhood, and he profiled him, turned around, and pretty much the same thing as I would say George Zimmerman, George Zimmerman and Trayvon Martin. Pretty much the same. Because really, what did they tell Zimmerman? Don't pursue. And this guy had no right to pursue.
Direction and was forced to move over and slow down. Words were exchanged.
Instead of retreating, the gentleman say, if I catch you on my block again, I'm going to kill you.
The son phoned his parents to say their neighbor was following.
Now, he said, the man said, and I believe it, that if I catch you on my block again, meaning white neighborhood, you don't belong here. You're not supposed to be here. Why are you here? That's what he's saying. I want to give you a reason to move. You're not even supposed to be capable financially of staying in my neighborhood.
Him. They told him to drive to the precinct. On the way at this red light, DuBonet, allegedly still so enraged, exited his car, punched out the student's rear view mirror, and drove off.
You see how mad he is? He punched out this young black man's, he's a student, young black man, minding his business. And this white boy gets that mad. And this is why I try to tell you, family, they hate us. And that's okay. So when they try to gaslight and make it seem as though you're over exaggerating, about your experiences and what you see and what you know, and what our people have gone through, pay them no mind. Stay away from them. Just stay away from them. Mind your business. Go in your house. Leave them alone. If you don't let your kids play with their kids, because eventually, see, this is the thing. You gotta train your kids up to know that, hey, these people, when they become grown, and maybe even before that, but especially when they become grown, you're going to be competing against these people for your livelihood. And they're going to practice uh they're gonna practice racism. Simple as that.
You break off
Okay.
my mirror.
I didn't break your mirror.
Hours later, Officer Duvernay confronted them on their porch. It was then the family learned their neighbor was a cop.
You cannot be using our taxpayers' money.
Okay. No problem.
You're behaving.
The family called 911. Officer Duvernay was arrested for menacing with a weapon and criminal mischief and has been suspended without pay from the NYPD. The victim is an accountant and says that's why he had a pen in his pocket and waved it.
You're on my property. Pull a gun on me.
Yeah, because you put a pen to my neck.
I said
you.
Now he wants to lie. Look at this devil's face. He said I put a gun to your face, or to you. I pointed a gun at you because you put a pin to my neck. And they'll lie like it's no problem. They're liars. Most of these white men, especially the ones with badges, they're liars. There is no righteous bone or no righteous spirit in their body. They're just wicked white men who are walking around like demon time. Look at him. Look at his face. He's angry. He's probably on drugs, to be honest with you. He might be. I wouldn't be surprised if he was on drugs.
You touched my neck with the pen.
The victim said
He said the man touched his neck with a pen. See, so now he's being recorded. So he just blatantly lies. You touched my neck with a pen. You should have said, you might as well just say, you poked me in the neck with a pen. If you're going to lie, just go all the way out. Just lie.
they're one of two families of color on the entire street and claim to feel ostracized since Duvernay moved in.
I've lived there for 15 years. He just moved here 2 years ago.
The family says they believe the incident could be racially motivated.
And just think, the family, see, they're Jamaican. You can tell the accent. They're not from the soil, so they don't really understand how it works. But for him to make a ridiculous statement like that, which is they believe, like, this man got a gun on you, pulled a gun on you, came to your house. What you mean you believe it could be racially motivated? It's nothing but racially motivated, to say the least. For all you foreign people, foreigners, immigrants, you black people that come over here, you know what I'm saying? You better understand, and you better understand quickly how this thing works. And one thing you better understand is that, hey, the black people that are already here, listen, we're not your enemy. I know what they tell you. I've heard the stories. Black immigrants, Ghanaians, Kenyans, Nigerians. I've talked to all of these people that come over here, and they say the same thing. They're taught to stay away from us, and they buy into it, and I understand it, because they don't know anything but Africa. So to come over here, get a better life, and you have Caucasian pale-faced people telling you, hey, here are the rules. Not even sometimes a pale-face, but their parents would tell them. Because a lot of them come over here with that anti-black racism mindset, which is, hey, we're the enemy. Never mind we built the country. Never mind, you know what I'm saying, we tried to have a coalition to, march and fight for you to be able to come over here. Never mind that. Oh, no, never mind that. They come over here. We're the enemy. The Asians, look, kicking us out of their stores, treating us, you know what I'm saying, like they treat us. The Arabs, you see how they come over here. Some of them treat us good, but a lot of them, they treat us like we ain't nothing. And yet and still, we're the ones who are the reason why they're able to have a livelihood. White people aren't going in their stores in mass numbers. It's us, because they set them up in our neighborhoods. But family, this is because you're the Most High's children. You're his hard-headed children. And don't believe that, and don't let Christianity tell you, oh, we're all one in Christ. Oh, no. The Most High has a spiritual / physical people that's walking the earth. He always has had that. And it's us. That's why they hate you. Family, you've been tuned in to Twid10 for That's What I Do. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, all praise to the Most High. Peace.